When it comes to customer buying pattern, also remember there's one key area, the different generations. Because we know the different generations, the way they buy are also very different. So in this world, we can classify everybody into 5 different generations. Number 1 is in terms of the baby boomers. Those are the older generations. Now, how we classify the baby boomers are those born before 1960. Yes, they are the baby boomers. Next, between 61 to 1980, they are classified as the Generation X. 81 to 2000, they are called the Gen Y. And from 2001 to 2020 are what we call as the Gen Z or the Millennium Generation. And also the latest generation from 2021 to 2040 is what we call as the Alpha Generation. As we know that different generations, the way they buy will be very different. So over the next few episodes, I'm going to share with you in terms of the characteristics and how actually these different generations generally they will buy. So let me start off with we start off with the baby boomers first. The baby boomers are the first generation. And what are the characteristics? Now, when they want to buy something, they are being very careful. They will always think and think and think before they buy anything. And not only that, they will go around, look for the best deal. And that is why when you want to sell anything to baby boomers, please remember, right? Allow them time to think about it. Because once they agree to buy, they can be your best customer. They are very, very loyal because they don't usually change unless you screw them up. But that is why they can be very loyal. So the next one is in terms of the personalization of your service. It is good that, right, they prefer to come to your outlet, they prefer to talk to you personally, and they prefer to see you physically. So it is good that you keep in touch with them every now and then, pay them a visit. Not only that, right, you will also be able to talk to them, understand their needs, because they are very people who love relationship. So always learn to build relationship with them. And they are also the person who value a lot of reliability in your product because they want products that are reliable. They don't have to think about anything. They just want to make sure the product works for them. So these are the points when you want to sell to baby boomers. Next, I'm going to talk about is the Gen X. Now, Generation X are those born between 60 and 80. See, Gen X has inherited a lot of characteristics from the baby boomers because basically from the boomers to the Gen X, not much of a difference. The only difference is this, that the Generation X, they can adapt to technology much more easily. They can find new ways, they can adapt, they can be more creative as compared to the boomers. So basically, also, they want to buy anything, before they buy, they will do their research first. They look for data, they look for evidence. Doesn't matter whether it is physically or it is online. Of course, if let's say you give them a preference, they will prefer to do face-to-face. But they are also adaptable to online search. So doesn't matter whether it is physical or it is online. At the same time also, they always look for the best bargain. So when you want to sell to Generation X, always have a package. If you package it together, then it can sell very well with the Gen X. And also for Gen X, we do have certain level of loyalty also. So that is why when we are very happy with your brand, we are satisfied with your brand, with your products, we will keep buying the same thing. So we don't really like to change unless, again, if you screw this up. So I've covered in terms of the boomers and in terms of the Gen X. And in subsequent episodes, I'm going to cover in terms of Gen Y, Gen Z, and also the Alpha generations.